I'd like to talk about E.G. Daily for a moment.
You talk about E.G. Daily all
because E.G. Daily, I love this woman, and I feel like she deserves more respect. And for people my age, she has had an impact on our childhood that you may not realize. So, sorry, I'm about to get into it.
No, get into it.
But E.G. Daily, her real name is Elizabeth Daily. This is her right here. She was in a lot of 80s movies. She was Dottie in Pee-wee's Big Adventure. She was in Valley Girl. That's how I knew of her as a kid. I used to watch Valley Girl all the time. She was in like this obscure horror movie called One Dark Night. She was in the Rod Stewart music video for Young Turks.
Whoa, that's weird. So, E.G. Daily was in a movie with the Blasters. E.G. Daily was in a movie called One Dark Night, and it was also in a movie with the Blasters whose biggest hit is called Dark Knight.
So, E.G. Daily is not only an actress, she's also a singer.
And voice actress.
Yes, which I'll get into that because it all kind of works together. But in Streets of Fire, she has a very small part. She plays Baby Doll. And because she has a singing background, she was kind of bummed out that she doesn't get to sing in this movie, and she wanted to contribute more. So Walter Hill actually wrote like more lines of dialogue for her, and because she's very likable and she has a screen presence, so he wrote her like extra dialogue and stuff like that just to give her more instead of just being like Ellen's #1 fan and being in the background. But so she was in movies throughout the 80s. She was a singer. If you've ever seen the movie Better Off Dead, she's the singer at the school dance. She sings that the Better Off Dead theme, the One Way Love. She has a song on the Breakfast Club soundtrack that I used to love when I was younger. So she's done a lot of music, and she was actually a contestant on The Voice in 2013.
E.G. Daily
was
a contestant on The Voice?
Which it's
For
like,
why?
It's like, why did she have to do that? More people should be aware of who she is already. She's had such an interesting career.
I also feel like it could have been just a fun like joke to play on the judges.
Maybe.
Like turning around and being like, oh my god.
But so when you hear her talk, she kind of, has this like higher pitched voice, but when she sings, she has this nice like gravelly tone, like she's a good rock singer. But in the 90s, she started doing more like voice acting.
Yes, she did.
So she was Tommy Pickles on the Rugrats.
Yes.
She is also the voice of Buttercup in the Powerpuff Girls.
Yes.
She was the voice of Babe, Babe Pig in the City.
Yes.
The Little Rascals movie that came out in the 90s, she dubbed Froggy's voice. She also dubbed Bam Bam's voice in the Flintstones. She's done so much that, like, I grew up with it, people my age grew up with, that I don't think they know who she is, and she's had this, like, really interesting career. Nowadays, she mostly pops up in Rob Zombie movies. She was in The Devil's Rejects and
31.
She was in 31. She played Sex Doll. I believe that was her name. But she's a petite lady, so yeah, I just think more people should know who E.G. Daily is, and she should have more respect.
It also looks like she pops up in not like Disney level, but like not quite the mainstream animation currently. Like she probably just does like for money voice work for smaller animated films now. Like
she was on, I think, 1 or 2 episodes of Friends. She showed up as Phoebe's ex-singing partner who sold Smelly Cat in a commercial. But But yeah, like most recently, like she's done voices for Wreck-It Ralph and Happy Feet. She's still very active. You can look up videos on YouTube too. Like she does like voice acting lessons and stuff like that.
Also,
very interesting lady.
Hilarious TikTok channel.
I didn't know she has one.
Her and her daughter share
Aww.
one. Yep.
But yeah, E.G. Daily. And maybe one day we can do a John Waters movie and I can gush about Rachel Sweet. But yeah, so I like to talk about...
Maybe someday we'll do something where I get to talk about Tara Strong also.
Yes, which, of course, E.G. Daily and Tara Strong work together a lot. Mm-hmm. So anyway, thank you for listening to my tangent. I just think...
Thank you for joining my TED Talk.
I've always been a big fan of E.G. Daily, and I feel like more people should be aware of who she is and her contributions to cinema and voice acting and music.
So we